Hey loves, and welcome to Heart Love Messages. My name is Crystal. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you are already subscribed here, welcome back. So just a quick message before we get into tonight's reading. Personal readings are now open and will be open for a limited time. So if you do feel called to receive a personal reading from me, you can find all of that information posted in the description box below, as well as information on how to join us over on Patreon for the extended readings, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to be pulling from this deck here just to see how your person is currently feeling, how they are currently viewing you and or your connection, as well as any other important messages that they may have for you at this time, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get a very clear and concise message directly from their heart space. Okay. So the first message that we have here is, wow, we have they can't break you. So this message is for a very specific feminine energy, because whenever this card comes out, it points to a feminine that many masculine energies have fumbled, okay, in the worst way. And this is usually something that they realize long after your connection is over. You are literally the type of feminine energy that only comes around once. And it's almost as if God sends you into the lives of specific masculine energies and uses you to teach them a lesson. And this may vary depending on their background or where they currently are on their journey. But there's something about you that is completely otherworldly. And it's in the way that you love, okay? It's something very healing or very special about it. So it's almost as if with each connection that you're in, you know exactly what to give or what to say at any moment to balance out the energy or to show people exactly who they really are. Yeah, I'm getting very clearly that you are some kind of divine mirror. And this usually shows itself in your relationships, specifically your romantic relationships. I'm also getting that you carry this energy of fearlessness that a lot of masculines are not used to. And it's because you're not afraid of the energy of love. So when it comes to your relationships, you approach them with such an openness that it instantly separates you or even puts you in a league of your own. And the reason that most masculine energies will fumble an energy like yours is because they're so taken aback by your vulnerability that they question if you are genuine or if your love is coming from a genuine place. Some of them may even try to get over on you, but I'm getting that this is where God will usually step in and just end the connection completely. And it's because you, or what God chooses you to represent in that given connection, is the actual lesson for the person, okay? And they don't typically catch on to this until you're gone or until there's been some type of separation here. I hope this energy is coming through clearly as well, but what's being highlighted with this card here is that it's not only their access being restricted that gets to them, it's also the way in which you exit a connection. There's something very regal about it. So even though you're physically gone, your energy still lingers. And you could be disappointed with the way that things pan out, divine feminine, but it's like God never allows anyone to break you. So you're kind of built in this way where you're able to learn the lesson, teach a lesson, but still move on with your heart open or your heart intact and ready to love again, okay? And I'm getting that that's what truly haunts them. It's the moment that they come into realization that maybe they were not good enough for someone like you. And this is something that they really don't know how to make peace with. It's really hard for masculine energies to watch you go and align with other energies that may be your person or that may be a better fit for you. So there's heavy past energy coming through with this reading, honestly. For some of you, you are aware that there's a past energy lingering in your field, but for others of you, I'm getting that you are totally unaware that someone from your past is watching you move forward and it's hitting them. And it's like they can sense new energy in your life or in your energetic field. And all of this is really inconvenient for them because they're simultaneously waking up to who you truly are. So there's a lot coming through with this card here, but I'm getting that in general, where you are in your life right now, Divine Feminine, there's definitely a lot that's happening behind the scenes or just in your auric field in general, okay? But it's almost as if you're right in the middle, like standing directly in the middle of your past and your future. Yeah, something about this message feels highly specific, so this one may not resonate with everyone, okay? Let's get the next message here. Okay, so the next message that we have here is trust your intuition. Yeah. Divine Feminine, I feel like all of this is transpiring at this very specific time on your journey because there's a fairly new masculine energy who's in your field, okay? This is someone that you're still trying to feel out a bit. So there's a lot that you still don't know about this person. So with this card here, it's like you're being guided to lean on something deeper than what you can see. And this has to do with where you are on your journey in love. Because your energy is coming through as a feminine energy that wants to know the truth about someone that you're dealing with no matter what. Because when you do know the truth, you're able to make a decision based on what's best for you and your future. So the fact that this card is coming out, it's almost like a direct message to you about this person who's in your energy field. There's something about them that you can feel, but maybe you can't see. Because I'm getting clearly that you are highly intuitive. You also have a very powerful third eye chakra. So you can see things that others can't see. You can also pick up on energy very, very well. So if there's something off, or if you feel that your person is hiding something from you, it's very easy for you to tap into their energy because you can physically feel when something is not right, okay? I'm also getting butterflies. So this could be pointing to a gut feeling or a physical sensation when you are around this person that's leading you to believe that there's more going on than meets the eye. And you are being guided to trust your intuition. Yeah, there's a lot of spiritual protection around you, Divine Feminine. And this masculine may be unaware of just how spiritually protected you are. So while they may think that you are totally oblivious to their true intentions, I'm getting that you've been receiving nudges, okay? Internal nudges as well as physical sensations to kind of pay attention to what's happening in your connection or just with this masculine energy in general, because there's something that you need to know. This energy may also have you feeling a little anxious because I'm getting that this is someone that you really care about. You may even have really serious expectations for what's to come in your connection in the future because of the way that they make you feel. So this energy is definitely picking up on what you see in the 3D versus what you feel in the 5D. There are certain principles that you live by. And if something doesn't feel right, no matter how much you like the person or how interested you are in them, you can't ignore your intuition even if you tried. So something is really nudging you, or you can really feel that it's time for you to unpack what it is that you've been feeling, okay? In a way, it does feel like your soul is calling for truth at this time around the areas of love or your connection. So you could definitely be going through a deep cleansing phase at this time. And this could be helping you to draw closer to what it is that you truly desire. But it's also helping you to let go of things that don't really resonate with you on a soul level. And honestly, it's something about this person that's making you question where this entire connection falls on the spectrum. And if this is helping you spiritually or hindering you in some kind of way. Because honestly, you feel like this person is the one, okay? And your focus has shifted from looking at this from the lens of both of you to looking at this on a more personal level. It's like I'm getting this image of someone kind of zooming out of their lives. So something deep within is definitely calling for you to get a higher perspective on this masculine energy, on your connection, but also how this is affecting you on a soul level, okay? There's a very powerful spiritual undertone to this connection, or just to this phase that you're in your life, Divine Feminine, okay? Let's get the next message here. So the next message that we have here is, you were never mine. Wow. There's some very, very heavy energy coming through with this card here, okay? So there are some things that this masculine has been wanting to say to you, but I'm getting that they don't really know if they can really express how they truly feel, okay? I'm getting very clearly that this is a masculine that used to view you as inconvenient, okay? And not in a negative way, but this is speaking to the timing of you coming into their lives. I'm getting that this is someone who was not planning on engaging you in a romantic way at all. And it was for a particular reason. And this reason was tied to where they were mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, okay? Because whenever this card comes out, it points to a masculine who has changed something drastically about the way that they love or their attachment style. So this explains why your intuition may be going off about this person, because now they're in a very, very lax state when it comes to you, Divine Feminine. But this wasn't always their disposition. This may be someone who was very anxious in love. I'm even getting that before coming in contact with you, they were literally holding on to something very tightly, okay? So this is a masculine that you're currently connected to that has a lot of things going on behind the scenes that you may be picking up on intuitively, but they haven't been confirmed to you just yet. And there's a higher purpose for that. But now they're realizing that the timing of you coming into their lives was very, very significant, because just meeting you has recalibrated their energy in a major way. And just based off the energy of this reading, this is something that you both have in common. This is also why they are in your energy field at this particular time. So you both were put in a situation where you were shown something about your love life and you had to make a choice to either stay where you were or to move forward. And you both decided to ascend to a higher timeline. This energy is so powerful that this could have definitely been a decision that you made at the same time unknowingly. Because I'm getting that the alignment of this connection is very coincidental in a way. So with this card here, you were never mine. I feel like this is how you both feel about your past, but particularly a past energy or a person that it took a lot of strength to let go of. And it's only after making this decision that you were able to realize that whatever you were holding on to was actually not even yours to begin with. And this could be something that's played over and over on your mind more than you would like to admit, okay? Either to yourselves or to one another. I'm also getting a very persistent energy coming through with this card here. So there could have been certain milestones that you wanted to hit, or there could have been a certain way that you saw your love life playing out that's totally different from how things are now. But either way, you both feel as if you met at the perfect time, okay? Or this aligned at the perfect time. Because there's also this underlying energy of freedom here. And this is the type of freedom that comes with letting go of something that's truly not yours. And I'm getting dual energy with this here, okay? So you or this masculine may have had a very hard time viewing yourselves outside of a particular lens. It's almost like you were even a little territorial when it came to a certain timeline. But now you're realizing that whatever this was, it was not yours. And this truth is really helping you to let go. This energy coming through is very, very strong for this masculine. But I'm getting that this could definitely be something that you both have in common as well, okay? Let's get the next message here. Okay, so the next message that we have here is, you saved my life. Yeah. Okay, now all of this is starting to come together. If you're resonating with this message so far, I feel like this entire reading is acting as a confirmation. This is about severing contracts and also stepping into new contracts as well. There's almost a very grateful energy coming through with this card here. This masculine is grateful that you didn't allow whatever it is that you encountered in the past to harden your heart, Divine Feminine, because I'm getting that they did. This is someone who was very attached to the people, places, and things that they had to let go of in order to align with you. And now they're realizing that maybe they should have looked at this from a totally different perspective. This is also confirmation that the masculine in some instances can be way more fragile or way more emotionally sensitive than you may think, because there are usually two types of feminine energies that will forever stick out to them. It's the person that breaks their heart, and it's the person who heals it. And this is what they're now realizing about you. You saved them from living a very hardened and inauthentic life just by coming into their lives and genuinely wanting to align with the real them, and also not being easily impressed by their armor or their exterior or the person that they thought that they had to be to make it in the world, okay? It's almost as if they're realizing that being with you is like taking off layers and layers. When before they met you, it was the total opposite. It was actually like they were putting on more and more layers in an attempt to protect themselves or to hide the real desires of their heart, which is to be loved and accepted. They also feel like you saved their life because this is someone who really sees themselves in you, even if they've never told you this. And from the very beginning, they could tell that you were a true lover to your core, Divine Feminine, simply because of the energy that you exude. So just a simple fact that you have experienced low moments in love, but you still believe in love, out of all the other things that you can believe in, or out of all the other ways that you can choose to carry yourself, is not only admirable, but it's refreshing to this person, okay? You're being viewed as a feminine energy who's not jaded in this area at all, and it's making you stand out because they're realizing that if you were operating from a place of revenge or even allowing that energy or the energy of your past to deter you from your future, then maybe they never would have even aligned with you and caught feelings for you as well, because your energies would have absolutely repelled one another. But because you were being real with them and yourself, you held up a mirror, okay? Yeah, if this is your message, this is definitely your gift, Divine Feminine. So if you've ever speculated or just felt this inkling that you never leave a person in the same way that you met them, this is absolutely confirmation. This is a gift, your ability to mirror. This is a gift that you take into every single encounter that you have, okay? This could be speaking to your relationships in general, but I'm specifically picking up on your romantic relationships. And it's almost as if this masculine energy is coming through and wanting to give you your flowers. This is someone that definitely enjoys your company. They feel that you are a healer, or that there's just something very healing and nurturing about your presence. And it's making them fall for you in a way that they were not prepared for. Because the one thing that's kind of playing on their mind over and over about you, and what they wonder about, is how you can still be so loving despite being disappointed in the past, okay? Especially since they at one point allowed very similar experiences to alter how they showed up in the world, and especially alter how they showed up in their connection. But with you, because you have this ability to show them themselves in such a powerful but delicate way, you kind of save them from themselves and from repeating a process or this loop energy that they were really, really trying to get out of. And I feel like all of this is coming to the light at a very particular time as well. So the lesson, or whatever lesson that you're carrying into this connection, I feel like it's being received by this person, okay? In a very, very powerful way. Let's get the next message here. So the next message that we have here is, this is my biggest secret. I just got love very, very clearly. So this is about you, Divine Feminine, on a much deeper level. So while it may seem as if things are being uncovered about this masculine, they are also uncovering hidden truths about you as well, while they're also kind of unpacking this lesson that you've brought into this connection with them. So if you're resonating with this message, it's almost as if this is an invitation from your higher self to see yourself in this light. Your biggest secret, your biggest weapon is love, okay? And because you had to endure some very tumultuous connections, and because people project onto you, especially masculine energy, you may see your past as an accurate reflection of yourself. But this is actually highlighting your growth and how it triggers people. This is also why you still have former masculines in your energy field trying to figure you out and still unpacking your presence in their lives. It's because you are a divine mirror. And for some people, what you reflect back will be triggering. And for others, what you reflect back will be empowering. But you will know the difference depending on how they respond to you. So this is picking up on how masculine energy in general may see you the same way, but for very different reasons. The ones in your past had to fully experience you and then fumble your connection in order to get a glimpse of your essence. And this other person, this new masculine energy, wants you to know that they see you clearly just by way of observation, just by way of paying attention to how you move, how you speak to them, how they feel in your energy. It's like they're catching on to your energy or your gift as the divine feminine just by being in close proximity to you. So you may be at this place in your life where you're being guided to be a little bit more selective with your energy, because the choices that you make around love are going to be very, very important this year, okay? There's definitely this underlying energy around contracts that I'm picking up on in this reading, but also the different roles that you play in the lives of the masculine energies who have been assigned to you for whatever reason. But there's a specific highlight on the bonds that you are currently creating, okay? This is very indicative of your personal journey in some way, and it definitely feels like this area of your life is getting more serious. And this is also an indication that whatever it is that you've been through in your past, this masculine who's currently in your energy field, they don't feel that it was in vain. This is someone who has literally been praying to align with someone like you. And just being connected to you kind of vindicates them in a way that's about to come full circle for the both of you very, very soon, okay? Because there's definitely something about the way love is aligning in your life that is particularly being highlighted in this message here, okay? Let's get the last message here. Okay, so the last message that we have here is, I need you. Yeah, this masculine's energy is coming through very strongly with this card here. It's almost as if they hope that you can see the difference between them and everyone else, because they deeply feel that other masculine energies may look at you and lust after you or simply just want to experience you. But the difference is that they need you. And it's only through them being aligned with the wrong people that help them to come to this conclusion. So this is someone who has been in those other masculine shoes before. And this is what has them a little on edge when it comes to you. It's like they know that the power of your energy can be used in two different ways, depending on the masculine energy that you entertain, okay? Your energy as the feminine can be used as a cloak to kind of protect the wrong person just by association, or it can be used to elevate and enhance the energy of a masculine who's on a self-actualization journey. And they feel that they're the best choice for you, even if they've never come out and said this. It almost feels like they want to protect you. And this could be from their lower selves, or this may actually be another person that they feel they have to protect you from, Divine Feminine. Because the truth is that every single masculine is aware that they're either operating in a connection as their higher self or their lower self. But most of them are afraid to face the truth about this. So it's the divine feminine that actually acts as a cloak. Your energy as the feminine vessel naturally purifies even the lowest of vibrations, but you're not really built to endure that. So although this energy can be hidden under the guise of love, if you're not loved properly, it begins to show all over your aura, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. This masculine that you're in connection with, they're aware of this as well. And this is something that they don't want to see on you at all, okay? This is also why they practice caution with a connection like this, because the truth or the underlying energy of the connection will always be identified or worn on the physical vessel, because your emotions are way too powerful to hide, even if you feel like it's in your best interest, okay? So if you're wondering why this masculine is showing up now as far as the timing of it all, it's because they want you to know that they're not in your energy field because they want you, okay? They have showed up because this is someone that needs you. And they also wonder if you know the difference between someone who wants you and who needs you as well. So wow, what's interesting about this reading is that I feel like it can be interpreted in different ways. So either these are two separate masculine energies who came into your life at different times and for different reasons, or this could actually be two aspects of the same masculine energy. But this will only apply to you if this is someone you have history with and you've encountered both their higher and their lower nature to be able to tell the difference. And also you both are currently seeking guidance on how to navigate this connection from a higher timeline. But what's sticking out here the most is you, divine feminine. You play a much deeper role in your connections than you realize. And it feels like the more you come into this awareness, the more you attract more high vibrational experiences in life and in love, and with this person that's seeking your attention at this time. So you can definitely expect to align with a lot of divine confirmation around this connection that you're currently stepping into. I'm even getting that there are things that this masculine will confess to you or share with you by themselves, because the energy is clearing and making way for a deeper bond at this time, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. If you resonated with this message, please be sure to hit the like button on your way out. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.